If you are planning to buy Canon R8 full frame mirrorless camera, then watch this video before you make your decision. I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why you should not buy this camera in 2024. If you are new to my channel, consider subscribing it and also check out other videos. Reason number 1, this camera do not have in-body image stabilization. So if you want to shoot at a lower shutter speed, that too handheld, then this camera is not a good choice for you. If you compare this with Canon R6, Canon R5 or Nikon and Sony competitor camera in full frame, they all have IBIS inside it. So if you are using some lenses which do not have image stabilization in them, you will not get a stable footage if you are shooting handheld video, and if you are taking photos in low lighting situation, then there is a high chance that you can get camera shake. Reason number 2, this camera has only one card slot. So the only card in this camera actually goes inside this battery door. So that is also one drawback on this camera. So if you have this camera mounted on a tripod and you want to download the pictures from the SD card, you will have to take out the camera from the tripod, open the battery compartment and then transfer those photos into your laptop or mobile phone. So this camera is not recommended if you are a wedding photographer or an event photographer. You definitely should go for something with dual card slot. For example, Canon R6, Nikon Z6 II or Nikon Z5. Reason number 3, this camera can overheat. If you are shooting 4K videos with this camera at a 60 frame per second rate, then once the camera crosses 30 minutes mark while it is recording, it will start overheating and the camera will shut down, and then you have to wait for the camera to cool down before you can continue the recording. One workaround for this is that you can shoot at a lower frame per second. For example, you can shoot at 30 frame per second instead of 60 frame per second. But I am disappointed that I'm not able to use the full capability of this camera if I am shooting a long video. However, if you are shooting smaller videos like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, then this is gonna work just fine. Reason number 4, this camera is not a professional camera. It does not have a top LCD screen to see all your settings. Also, the buttons and dials on this camera are very tiny, and the weather sealing in this camera is not that great either. Fifth and last reason why you should not get this camera is because it has a terrible battery life. This camera has a very small battery. You find the same battery in Canon 200D and also Canon R50. Since this is a more expensive camera, I expected that you should get slightly bigger battery. But if you are planning to use this camera for video and photo work, you should invest in one extra battery. So you should have 2 batteries with you. Alright guys, I hope these reasons will help you in making a better decision whether you should buy this camera or not. I also have another video where I'm talking about the positive things about this camera, why you should buy this camera in 2024 or not. You can check out that video. I have put the link over here. You can also check out the genuine review of this camera on my channel, and I will see you in a new video guys.